Hey everybody, happy Talkie Tuesday. Dori Patrick here. I am a mixed media artist living and working in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and I try to check in once a week here on the channel and share little bits of my creative life. This week's video is a junk journal with me video. Junk journaling to me is all that life ephemera that we gather as human beings. Some of it very precious and some of it not so much. And I love mixing them up and putting them in my handmade junk journals. So, how are you guys? I hope you're having a good week so far. We have been having beautiful weather here in Iowa. We had a really busy weekend. Let's see, what did we do? We went to a pancake breakfast on Saturday morning, and then right after that, we went over to the academy and helped artists set up for their very first little pop-up market that they had in the back lot behind the academy. We just helped people set up their tents and move stuff around, the hubby and I, and it was super fun. It was really, really fun. And we found a few goodies, and some of the little goodies you see here on the table are things I picked up at that market, some little stickers and stuff. Then we did some chores around the house, and then we went to our local theater and watched some friends in the show Noises Off, which is hilarious. If you have never seen Noises Off, do go see it. It is so funny. It's this fast-paced, fabulous show. Then Sunday, I spent most of the day working in my yard. I'd been moving some plants around, putting in some new plants, weeding. Oh my gosh, the weeding. There's always weeding. But anyway, on to the junk journal. So this is, I know you guys have seen me work in these before. This is the bigger size that I'm currently working in. It's about 8 by 6-ish. And the pages you see in there, that one on the left that has paint on it, that is something I actually painted in a workshop in Mexico. And in that lower left-hand corner, there's sort of some splotchy paint colors. That was taking the piece of paper and stamping it with a wet watercolor set. And I just love how that looks. And it reminds me of my memories of that trip to Mexico. So I am intending to keep most of that visible because I love seeing it there. And this is a magazine image, probably from some artsy magazine like Somerset Studio or maybe Art Journaling Magazine, I'm not sure. And then this is a little quote that I don't even know where that came from, but it's on some beautiful handmade paper. So I decided to add that in. And so I spent a little bit of time a few nights ago harvesting. That's what I call when I sit down with a book or a magazine and just tear out the things that I want to use. I call it harvesting. I was doing that with an old Flow magazine. It wasn't the magazine itself. It was one of those for paper lovers. So it's meant to be taken apart. So I took it apart and saved all the stuff I wanted. That's what that little pile is, kind of up in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, this is a photo, that thing I just glued down there. I had made some hand-stitched little brooches that said badass on them, and somebody here in town, one of my good customers, bought one, and then that's a photo of what she did with it. She did this little craft, like a shadow box. She made I think it's a felt heart that has some stitching and embroidery on it, and put the brooch on the heart and then put the whole thing in this decorated shadow box. And she sent me a photo of it. And I have had that photo for a while. And so I decided I'm just going to put it in my book because I want to go back and see it often. So, oh, and that little sticker you might recognize from last week's video. I did a little haul video of things I bought from gentlethrills.com. That's their little doggy logo on a sticker from the packaging, and I just love it. He's so cute. And I'm just pawing through all of my ephemera. If you have been here a while and seen a few of these junk journal videos, you know that I spilled all my ephemera a while back. Have I gotten around to organizing it again? No, I have not. I still have not. But I am just not going to let it stop me. I'm going to keep on journaling. Eventually, I hope to get that all organized again, but it's just not high on the priority list. Okay, this little sticker sheet is from that Flow book, and I thought those were all individual stickers. That's why you saw me kind of fighting with it a little bit, and I realized finally that it's a whole strip, which is kind of cool, but I kind of only wanted one at a time, but, I cut it up with scissors and made it work. And these are some of those little vintage stamps, I think from way back in the day when grocery stores used to have you stamp little cards to get free whatever. I think dishes and different things. That's a little drawing I did, inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. I think I doodled it with colored pencil. And these are just little random images, also from that Flow Paper Lovers book. They have many Paper Lovers books out there, so you can find them like at Barnes & Noble. I'm pretty sure you can find some on Amazon. I haven't really looked, but lots of fun images. And this is a little paper pinwheel that I made, and it's really stiff. It's on some really heavy cardstock, and so I've got some heavy glue, and the clip is going to hold that in place so that I'm hoping it will stick. So on the right hand side, you see that little flap that already has collage elements on it. That is the postcard that I put together when I went to the art museum for the mail art presentation. That was a while back. That was in the spring. And last session, I glued that in as an extra little flap. So pretty soon we'll be flipping that over, and I'll put some things on the back of that card too. Oh, yes, here we go. That little image is from a calendar. I also harvest the calendars every year. When the year is up, I take my calendars, and hubby likes a colorful calendar too. And I cut out images that I would love to save from those. So that's what that was from. And this looks like I have a sticky mess here, which happens. Oh yeah, that's some of that lovely wide washi tape that the friends from the mail art session gave us. And it's so fun to play around figuring out what to stick where. That's a little doodle of a house that I stuck down. And now we're going to work on the back side of that little postcard. This little image is so sweet and precious. I was trying to find who the artist is that made this. I'm pretty sure I got this image out of like Home Companion magazine or an old, maybe a Somerset studio, but it's a sweet image of this figure holding flowers that I had saved. And I just think he looks so cute there. And I'm thinking about, yes, these little cups. So this is an image from a Gudrun catalog. If you've been here a while, you also know I love Gudrun. I love her clothes and her accessories and everything. And those are some cups that she has in one of the catalogs. And I thought, how cute, little stack of cups. So now I'm trying to find something to put behind them because, Lord knows we can't have plain white, right? So I get out I have this yellow grid tape that I pull out every once in a while for a little pop of color. And that seems to do the trick for filling in that white space. And I love a grid paper. Give it a little trim there. Mostly, I really love trimming. I rarely let things kind of hang out outside my book. It's a little quirk of mine, I guess. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I break my own rules, but not very often. This is a little cutout of a little Lego figure, and he's dressed like a firework, like a little firecracker. And so I thought, oh, that is cute for summertime. So I put him in there. I think he came from a calendar. So I don't have a whole lot more that's very exciting to report on. I'm getting back into the studio again this week. I've been kind of spending a little time getting myself organized. I've been kind of cleaning up my collage papers, and I've been actually painting some raw canvas because I want to do some stitched projects. My next event that's coming up is the Pride event in West Des Moines, Iowa, and the Valley Junction neighborhood. I did it last year and we had so much fun. It's the same weekend as the big arts festival in downtown Des Moines. And so we like to go up a day early, go check out the arts festival, do a little shopping, have a good meal that night, and then we get up early on Sunday and just have a fun little day in Valley Junction. And we are usually home again by a very decent hour. So it's super fun, and it's a great way for me to connect with the Des Moines friends. So I'm currently thinking about things I can make for that event, which are generally smaller, little gifty items. I have some new paper goods that my Des Moines people haven't seen yet, so I'll be bringing those. And then in July, I'll be traveling to Plymouth, Michigan for a big art show. So simultaneously, around all my little fiber crafts, I'm also working on actual work, like fairly decent sized mixed media pieces that I can have available in Michigan. So busy, and it's keeping me out of trouble, that's for sure. For sure. So I think I switched over here now to the little book. This one is about the size of a note card, so about 4 by 5 or something like that. And that on the left side, that's the inside of a Mother's Day card. So I want to kind of preserve that little message and the little signature from the kids. So I'm going to be you'll see me kind of working around that. This is more, that's a little magazine image, and up at the top there is some of that wide washi tape that I got from the mail art session. This is a sweet little image of a little hand holding a bundle of journals. I love that. I think I got that out of a magazine too. And then this little figure is a picture of one of my flying people that I did for my show. I had them all photographed because I wanted to have a record of all of them and their names and their stories. I don't remember what her name is or what her story was, but I found her in the stash and I thought, oh, she'd be so cute and I can kind of work her around the message in the card. And unfortunately, she gets her little feet cut off, but you know, them's the breaks. Literally. And these are, this little window is from that Flow paper book. I love it. Black and white, and it's got little rainy clouds. It's so cute, and it really pops right there. We are supposed to be getting some more rain tomorrow. We have had, like I said, beautiful, mild weather. We had a little break from our rain, which was nice. But we have more rain coming, I think, on Wednesday of this week. So before I head to the studio today, I will be getting just a few more things done in the yard to get ready for the rain. I've got a couple more plants I want to kind of put in some different spots. This is so cute. This is part of an envelope. My friend Molly sent me a Valentine, and that's what the envelope looked like. Isn't that adorable? I think all envelopes should look like that. They should all have a wonderful pattern. So I decided to include it. And the little books are a fun little challenge because obviously you need littler things to fill in the spaces. So it's fun. It is a bit of a challenge to find all the little things to pop in there. That's a little copy of a vintage photo. And this looks like, I think it's a picture of a button, or I can't tell really if it's a button or it might just be like one of those paper decorations. But it's cute. And I'm having good luck with keeping my little Mother's Day greeting visible. I do not want to cover that up. It's a fun way to use up your cards and, give them another life rather than sitting in a box. And this is where I'm slowing down and I'm kind of auditioning little tiny things, but I think we're wrapping this one up. That is a picture of a comb. Isn't that cute? But I end up not using it. We'll save that for another day. Oh yes, and the heart. That is cut out of one of my palette sheets. And that needs some thick glue because it's a pretty thick piece of paper. And that is the conclusion of this junk journaling session. Here's the first book we were working in, the large one. I'm trying to give you a little bit of a close-up. Sorry about the glare on the photo there. Isn't that fun? Again, what I love about the junk journal is it's such a fun mix of the precious and the not precious. All of it giving you wonderful reminders. It's just such a fun way to do memory keeping. And obviously for me, more is more. I love all those fun colors and layers. And here's the smaller book. I hope you enjoyed sitting with me today at my work table, guys. Thanks as always for being here. I really appreciate it. And I will be in touch again very soon. Bye-bye.